What is going on, guys? This is Benny. So the new card changes have just been announced today for the next balance update coming to Clash Royale on November 5th. So we're going to go over those today, give you my thoughts and opinions. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this next balance change upcoming. I was up to 9,000, or 9,000, that would be cool, 5,931, but I lost a couple, so we're going to try and regain those trophies in the Champions League. My goal for this season is to beat my new trophy, or get a new trophy record for myself, so that's the goal. There still is 2 days and 11 hours. I'm still currently using the Giant Battle Deck, so without further ado, let's get into this and check out the balance updates. Yeah, November 5th is when it comes out. So the first one on the list, the Fallen King is getting knocked down again. It is the Royal Ghost receiving a 9% hit point reduction. I feel like ever since the Royal Ghost has came out, he's been like slowly just hit on, like his invisibility got hit, his points got hit, his damage got hit, and he slowly keep making him worse and worse and worse. So that just like leads me to believe, like, dang dude, when this guy first came out, he was so strong to what he is now. He's like a shell of his former self, but I feel like he's still gonna be good. That invisibility is really strong. That's what makes him like very good. The reduced hit points, I still think he's gonna be used. It's just he's not gonna be as tanky, obviously. The next up, Royal Hogs. I'm a little sad to see this. I mean, the Royal Hogs are good, do not get me wrong, but I didn't think they were like overly powered. Maybe because the battle deck that I use has a good matchup versus them, or a lot of the battle decks I use have a good matchup versus Royal Hogs. So for me, I didn't think they're like that crazy of a card to receive like a huge nerf, but I understand it, I guess, because if you don't have like splash damage cards to deal with them, they're a little overwhelming and you're probably gonna lose that match. But I would have liked to see them like I would like to see them untouched, I guess, because it's been so long. Like, they were bad for so long, and I don't know. Next up, Inferno Tower, hit points +3. I agree with this one. Inferno Tower is even getting shoved down even further, like for use rates and whatnot, because the Electro Dragon is a thing, and as more people level up their Electro Dragon, I feel like a lot more people are going to use it, and it's just going to make like the Inferno Dragon, Inferno Towers, and all that. It's just another zap in circulation for cards. It's going to push down the Inferno Tower rates for use rates, so I feel like adding its hit points will probably, I don't know, I feel like this is the hard counters. There's too many more counters, so I get them buffing it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Next up, though, usually when you see a 62% buff, it involves some sort of elixir changes, but no, not this one. The Skeleton Barrel death damage is +62%. That means it's gonna it's gonna destroy, when it blows up, it's gonna destroy those spear goblins on impact. That's pretty good. Before, we just kind of take out some skeletons and bats maybe, but the spear goblins getting destroyed by this, that's gonna be crazy. So, and pair that with the Mega Knight, his hit speed is getting increased to 1.7. The Mega Knight is a good card, but I feel like it's kind of outshadowed by the meta right now. So maybe with the Skeleton Barrel getting better and the Mega Knight getting better, there's gonna be that Mega Knight Flying Machine Skeleton Barrel deck with the miner, kind of like miner control with it. With this, sometimes they throw like a spawner building in there too. Maybe that deck will see a resurgence in play, and it could become there. I don't know. I feel like as long as P.E.K.K.A. is heavy in the meta and like a lot of the other things, Mega Knight kind of is on the downfall. Because P.E.K.K.A. is just a hard counter to it realistically. But we'll have to see how that Skeleton Barrel changes. Death damage +62%. That's pretty significant. To be fair, it was really low to begin with, though. But those are two big changes there. Next up, the Tombstone. They're nerfing this one. They're making its spawn speed slower to 3.1, and then when it is destroyed, it only spawns 3 skeletons now, not 4. And I feel like I've seen a lot more battle decks opting to just throw in a random Tombstone for just a defensive building, because you can get a lot of value with it. It shuts down heavy hitters, shuts down the Hog Riders. It's a very good 3 elixir building that outshadows the cannon in many ways. Before, the Tombstone usually only was in the Lava Hound, but now I feel like people are just starting to throw it into a lot of other things. Maybe that's why they're deciding to nerf it here, just to reduce its utility a lot. And I'm okay with it because I was starting to see it like everywhere, and it just shuts down a lot of things. And then the Giant, one of the cards I use, hit points is -2%. I'm okay with that. I mean, I know a Giant is a very heavily played battle deck, but if you're gonna nerf the Giant, one of the OG strategies, you should be nerfing one of the other OG strategies, which is Hog Rider. that has been around for a very long time. Magic Archer, I don't really agree with this one. The Magic Archer, its first attack is slower. I don't think the Magic Archer, I think the Magic Archer is a very fair card, because like you have to be on point with your placements. It's a very high skill cap card, and it just dies to a fireball too, or poison and all that stuff. It's very, very weak. So I felt like it didn't deserve a nerf. I don't know. I guess I'm indifferent on it, but maybe like the maybe just had good win rates or something, because usually, like let's just say it was in the hands of good people or good players. I'm not saying if you're using a magic archer, you're not a good player, but maybe like people that tend to use the magic archer. I don't know. I just can't justify this change here, I guess. I don't have, but I'm not the one sitting with all the use rates, win rates, and everything. But for me personally, I didn't really see Magic Archer as like, oh, this card needs to be nerfed. Cannon Cart hit speed is slower to 1.3. I agree. It was really good in the graveyard decks, but the Rumham has talked about it a lot, how it's like it's very high win rate even without the graveyard. So we get that. Then we voted on the Dark Goblin damage plus 4%. So I'm cool with that. Archers I would have been iffy on, but I'm okay with the Dark Goblin. It's nothing too scary. Dies to the log. But those are my thoughts. Anything they really missed? I don't know. The Royal Recruits. I know they don't always want to change anything, the balance update wise, but Royal Recruits I would like to see. Bomber is just one of those cards, man. What are you gonna do to make him good? He's just up and like, there's just way better options for the card. He's like an obsolete card, like how he is wise. I don't know. Goblin Giant 2 I would like to see maybe because it's a newer card and no one's really using it. But that's my thoughts. What do you guys think? Do you think they missed anything? Are you sad they didn't hit anything? I don't know. I feel like a lot of the times now, while we're getting to this next match, I'll discuss this too, like they aren't really just nerfing entire strategies. They're kind of making it so multiple different strategies, deck strategies can survive and be played. And right now, it feels like there's not really one more dominant, like, meta strategy. It's kind of like all over the place. Like, there's Three Musketeers, there's obviously Giants, there's Golems, there's P.E.K.K.A.s, there's Hog Riders, there's Bridge Spam. There's so many different variety of strategies, whereas before there's only like a couple, like 3 or 4 strategies that would really dominate the meta. So it's a little bit interesting to see how they're balancing the cards, which I would prefer it that way, where there's a ton of strategies that you can use. I actually like it better than having like only 1 or 2. I know it makes it a little bit tricky sometimes to deal with, but that's kind of my thoughts here. We're gonna have to deal with the Prince here. So he definitely won that first push, but he did spend a little bit more elixir than me, I think. Had to protect with a miner, so I'm taking a ton of damage. He's got a lot faster cycle right off the start here. Taking the tower on the opening push. This is not good. That wizard really, I was not expecting the wizard there. I was expecting Mega Knight, not wizard. So tough start to this one. I have to be on the comeback here. So I'm gonna have to use my Electro Dragon in combination on the Chain Strike, throw on a Fireball, and hit their wizard, because the wizard's the tough card for me to deal with. I don't think I'm super behind in elixir. I'm gonna make it a little bit harder. There's the Chain Strike. It is no longer in range though. I'm gonna Fireball this wizard here right now. If I can keep my Electro Dragon alive with some bats coming in. Sadly I can't push with it. I didn't have enough elixir. Could have thrown on the miner, but it would have been kind of just wasted. So I guess we'll regroup here. He got the better of me on that first push. But we'll have to see if we can turn this around. And I don't know if I agree with his choice of pushing here. This might actually help me. Like if I can counter push with this, keep a nice solid. Okay. Really depends where this wizard is dropped. Fireball, I could have zapped it, but I didn't want to take any chances, I guess. Alright, well, we have to make an immaculate comeback. Oh, I thought he was going to drop those spear goblins on the other side. So, looking like we're losing the first match here. Uh-oh. Dang, we'll hit him with the well played. He got us in that first opening push. If we wouldn't have got completely and utterly dominated on the opening push of the game, I think would have been okay. So, I just noticed too, we're in the red today for the champion. The Champion League. Let's see how we do here though. Going up against Dimash. Digimon? Don't know how that has. Oh, would you look at this? Just talking about Tombstone. Facing it right off the bat here. Alright, Lava Hound is like a toss-up. We have like a 50-50 shot at winning this. I wish my odds were always that. We need to get to our Electro Dragon though. A lot of the Lava Hound users are tending to use a Lightning. So I'm trying to put the pressure on so we just can't build up this massive push that I cannot deal with. I hope this guy is not rocking the Lightning in his Lava Hound battle, but more likely than not, he is. So, for now, Electro Dragon is gonna have to hold off this entire push. He's rocking the Fireball, so that actually benefits us. But for this opening push right now, I'm gonna have to eat. I gotta zap this. I can't lose my tower this early. That's what was my downfall last time. So we did eat a ton of damage. He does not have a Lightning. That actually plays in our favor. The Electro Dragon is going to be really, really nasty. As long as I can push with it, because it's on the bottom of the battle deck. And I have to cycle to get to it. That's what the downside is here. So I'm throwing down one of my precious air counters versus matchup. I'm actually going to push with the Giant this time in the back. We'll have to see how this one fares. Get my Night Witch bats going. This time the Night Witch will have some coverage. And I have my Electro Dragon very, very close. I just want to give him this incredible amount of value, but he's probably going to Fireball. Alright, I'm going to try and keep my Electro Dragon alive. That's the most important card for me in this matchup. Lava Pups did take the tower. It's alright, I'm just going to cycle a Miner, I guess. Why not? I need to. Get my Giant going. At least we don't have to worry about that Mega Minion on that side this time around. But I still do need to take that tower. So that is something to keep in mind here. Be aggressive with our balloon drop, or he's aggressive with that balloon drop. We're basically going for the tower. That's why we're being uber aggressive right now, because we do not want it to get into one of those matches where, oh, his tower is almost dead, but he killed me. So, or no, his tower is almost dead, but I didn't get to kill it. That's what we did not want to happen here. So I don't have my Giant because I had to waste it, but we're trying to get to it, man. Alright, I like how this plays out. I should have actually fireballed his tower. If this loses me the match, I'm gonna cry. It did. It did. Oh my gosh, dude! Guys, the misplay. That dropped us out. How much is, like, that was the incompetent misplay right there. Crown tower damage is 292. But keep in mind, sorry, there's just a loud noise outside my house right now. But yeah, keep in mind, I had the zap. I don't know, man. That was just bang bang. I had faith that my my Electro Dragon and Miner would have shut that down, but I guess not. So have to move on to the next one. See if we can actually get a win here. This is how trophy pushing goes, though, man. It's very up and down, and we're probably facing the Expo right now. So I have to cycle to my, yeah, we're facing the Expo. I have to cycle to my Giant. Sadly, the cards that I need have been on the bottom of the battle deck these last few times. And it's really unfortunate because I don't know what they're doing with it. I don't think it's garbage day, man. But yeah, it's very helpful when you have the cards, like your good cards in your opening hand. So, I have to be careful though. Let's just assume he's gonna push this lane. He doesn't know, he thinks I'm probably rocking a golem. That's what a lot of people think when I'm rocking this battle deck. So he doesn't think I have enough elixir to help push with this. Alright. Shut down that Expo. Shut down that Tesla. As we get further and further, basically as we get further to double elixir, this is gonna be in our favor. Yes, he has a fast cycle. Electro Dragon shuts down pretty much all of his troops, unless he's rocking like a rocket, but a lot of Expo players rock Fireball. Alright, and I'm just trying to chip away, get a cycle back to my Giant. That's what we're hoping for here. Probably should have threw that one tile back. But it's okay. We're just trying to prolong the game till double elixir. He still does not know I have this card. See how it just shuts him down? And we're gonna put the pressure on with the miner on the opposite lane. Alright, well, we still want to push the right-hand side. This time he did beat me on the cycle, but got to Giant. That's all that matters. The chain strike is just what really is helpful with the Electro Dragon on Expos. So it just pushes past. Waiting for his next drop. Basically, I have to push into his Expo and basically win. He's trying to set up here. I think that was partly my fault, my bad. My incompetence push there. So now it leaves us open though. We can push that right hand side. You think I'm just gonna let you cycle fireballs? No, absolutely not. So this guy has just resorted to just straight cycle, so I have to push through. I think that's what his downfall was. My gosh, man. So, we got our victory. It was tough there. One wrong move would literally shred us. But we're back! We're back in champion. Wow! Even though we were 120 trophies above this. So this will be the last match, win or lose. You can see this is how trophy pushing goes. You get on a win streak, you lose a couple, you get on another win streak. It's just so back and forth. Even though I'm not on a win streak right now. But you're seeing on the lower end side right now. Don't want to be the drop. Don't have the golem or the giant to drop here. But we're waiting. These are too powerful of cards for me to drop. Of course. Of course. Same exact time. And the phone went off. Ooh. Well, we're gonna push with this and then minor the collector. Because he's gonna have to deal with this push. Otherwise, it's like, what do you value? Your tower or your collector? And it was very clear what his choice was. He valued his tower more than his collector, which I get. He had a fast cycle there, so I'll keep the pressure on though. I don't really want to allow him to pump up. Basically, I'm trying to cycle to my miner so I can stop his collector push next time around, because I want to save my fireball on the off chance that he has minion horde. There's been too many times where people just randomly have 3 musketeers in their deck. It just shuts me down. So now we're 1 card away from our miner. He does not have the ground troops to basically save that. Well, mini P.E.K.K.A. I can't push the giant into the mini P.E.K.K.A. so this time he's valuing his collector a little bit more. I probably could have hit all 3 musketeers, but didn't want to risk it. See if this comes back to haunt me. Did he not have a fireball? Wow, he didn't. Usually, I think the reason, like, usually the giant, usually giant 3 musketeer has fireball. That's the standard build. I think this guy opted for a faster cycle and the mini P.E.K.K.A. thrown in there instead of the battle ram too. And I think that actually what hurt him. So that got us the victory. So at least we're back up in 5,840. It is what it is. Tough struggles for now, but we still have a couple days left to push. But I just want to show you guys, matches are tough up here, but fret not. You get on win streaks, you ride it out, and you seems like you go up a tier. That's seemingly how it goes for the trophy pushing. But we're gonna wrap it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry I've been using just this battle deck the last few days, but I feel like it's the one I can play the best at the moment, and I want to play the deck that I can get, I feel like I can get the highest with. So that's the reason for that. So hopefully you guys just didn't the offset is that it's intense high level gameplay. But let me know if you guys think of the balance changes. Subscribe for more. We're gonna be trophy pushing for that new trophy high. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.